Should be live. Loading in. Let's see if I hear
Re-
myself.
Record on your OBS, and I'll record on mine too. But on your side, for video clips, it'll be better quality, unless it's catching up.
Cool, I hear myself. No, I think it
Yeah,
does automatically.
well, when you first upload a file, I've found in the past that oh, you know what? I think the I hear myself, so the sound on YouTube must be working. I must just have had the volume mixer all the way down. Like if you upload a video, it like it's a couple minutes. I don't know before it ends up being like 1080p. Like it usually is 360 right off the bat. I know I'm doing what you're doing, trying to mess with it. Mess with it on my screen too.
Well, I have to. This is so awkward. I need to get another screen. I'm gonna have the chat thing going on my phone.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Or if anything, comes up of notice, I've got a few screens going myself. I'm actually gonna close Messenger on my computer and bring it up on the phone just so there's no awkward noises there.
Let's see.
Is
All
it asking
right.
your computer too much to try to share your screen on Discord too, or no?
It's
Because
worth a
I'll see
shot.
you more live time there, but if you think it's gonna cause too much, and before we end up doing anything, um, I was gonna do this.
We got 8 people so far. Well, welcome. Sorry, it's our first ever live stream. We're working out the kinks here.
And I was gonna say before we get started, I was, usually we like to watch our stardoms, and I like to have a couple beverages, and I was gonna do this a little stone cold sober to keep my mind nice and clear for you. However, I am gonna take this one shot of Fireball just to, you know, get centered.
Well,
Salute.
watching wrestling to me, it's like going bowling or watching NASCAR. Really doing anything. I just think it's in the rules that you can't do it completely sober. Like if you go bowling and you don't have at least a couple drinks, like what are you doing with your life? It's in the rule book.
Well, yeah. Well, well done. Salute.
Hey, so I'm Juno. I'm the talking cheeseburger.
I'm Mark. I don't have an avatar, but that's all right. And before we get going, I gotta click on it again because if there's 8 people, I'm not one of them. Oh, I am one of them. Hey, you are the talking cheeseburger.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're just gonna have I figured we'd start. We're gonna go through the whole roster here and do a power ranking. So 30 all the way to number one.
Yeah, and as we're messing around here, let us know. It's our first one, and actually, uh, this might weekly is a little ambitious. We're probably looking more bi-weekly ish. And it's mainly going to be fodder for our podcast. Stardom Fan, you can find on stardomfan.com. Just more fun multimedia type things. Um, with that being said, I would like to say hello and welcome to the Stardom Fan podcast. I'm Mark,
I'm Juno, the
and
floating cheeseburger
today,
head.
and if you're watching us on video, he is the floating cheeseburger head. And today we plan to we like to do it at the end of the month. It's funny because it's well, this would have been our third rankings. The first two didn't quite make the cutting room floor. They lost a couple videos, lost a couple audio. So there's no video of the originals, no audio of the originals. But that's all right.
They're in the vault, never to be seen again.
um,
So yeah,
however,
we're planning on doing a power ranking. Then we're gonna go through. I got this spreadsheet here. I'm probably on the spectrum. I went through it. I track a whole bunch of stats on the matches that I find is interesting, and hopefully you do too. And then after that, we can go through. I was gonna go through on Stardom and watch some matches. Also, this cool tug of war thing for Queen's Quest versus Oedo Tai. That's a definite watch.
Yeah, so we're gonna go through with the way we'd normally do the podcast, and we'll just hang out and have fun chit chatting about Stardom and until we get
Yeah,
bored, which sometimes gets pretty late.
yeah. So hopefully you stick around. So enough talk. Well, enough talk. Let's get to the talk. Let's do this power ranking here. I'm gonna start with Hina, who is number 30 because I'm not even sure she still works for the company, but I think she's still listed on their wrestlers on the website, so she goes on the list.
What I'm curious about, real quick, is do you have? I wish I would have brought it up. So we're doing our little rankings here. Oh, I actually like how you set it up. See, I'm noticing it now for the first time. You have them all like 1 through 30 instead of how would you say last time we just sort of did tiers. So you're really going nuts and bolts here. But what I was gonna
Yeah,
say
listen,
was
it's a tier. Some people are getting slighted. Some it's like if someone's got to move up, someone's got to move down.
it might be controversial, but when it comes down to it, we do have proof that it is science based. Uh,
So,
we
sorry, I'm gonna cut you off, but while I'm
oh,
on the top, because we'll never get back to it. We're gonna make this tier list, and then whenever we do the next one in a month or whatever bi-monthly, we're gonna use the same tier list, and that way, if someone's got to move up, someone's got to move down.
that's why I want to go. I don't remember because I'm sure we took pictures of it, but it's buried somewhere. Our number one of last month, we decided, didn't we unanimously 2-0 decide that um our number one lady was Thecla?
Y-
Was
I-
that a thing we did?
Yeah, I think it was undeniable. It was her month.
Well, I yeah, it was a good month. She had a good month. And then before that, assuming we started the year off with Shuri and Utami and probably uh Mayu on top. We're just tied for number one
Yeah.
and got it tier. Sound about right?
Uh huh.
All right, cool. So that's the recap on how we feel about the top of last month.
Number 29. Yeah, this guy, the bottom couple, because they haven't even wrestled yet. I think it's got to be Tora.
Yeah,
I think
I
she's
didn't
right.
like her as much
She,
when she was wrestling.
I think she's only above Hina because I've actually seen her. I can confirm she still works for the company.
She does come out, and yeah, she's in your dance video. You can give her that much.
That is true. Oedo Tai dance party. And then what do you think, Sayalita? Because I know it's kind of the list, like right. I don't know if she's in the company. I know she's in the company, and she's on the next. She's on the New Blood show.
Yeah, she's cleared to go and
Yeah.
probably gonna be up on the show released probably later today.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now we start slighting people. I mean, what do you think, Fukigen?
Well, we're looking at the bottoms here. The bottoms of the bottoms, right?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, she gets a lot of wins, and if we're doing
Uh,
it scientifically, isn't she? Well, maybe not last month. She might be on a drought for a while there. She was on quite the winning streak, rolling up everybody. But
Now here, yeah, that's true. So now, am I cycling through the spreadsheet here, or is this all just opinion based, and then we look at the spreadsheet and see how wrong we are mathematically?
well, the spreadsheet slash anyone who is interested that might want to uh, chit chat can throw in some ideas too in case we end up arguing on who should be where. But yeah, I mean, there's no reason to go to the spreadsheet until we need to, until we have a disagreement. And quite frankly, I think I agree with you. 'Cause I
You
don't.
know
You know
what?
what though? I mean, it's a fine gimmick, but
I've been
she's. She's my fast forward match.
I've been looking at all these ladies right now, and I'm almost at the spot where I'm like, "Ah, I almost like them. I've been liking Stardom so much. I'm like, I like them all. And right
Yeah, that's
now,
why. Well, that's why grading them in like a literal 1 through 30 is tough. It's almost easier to go like A, B, C, and D. But you know what? Let's have fun with this and see where it gets us.
my heart wants to, my brain
My
wants to tell
heart.
me, my brain wants to tell me just Azumi.
Oh, that's not right yet. Because my
Uh,
brain wants to say
Koguma,
Kogama, but which I mean might be true. All right, so what are we going on here? We're on the bottom. We're on the bottom.
maybe Rena.
Get out of here.
But what has she? What has she done? She's going for the futures belt. I'll give her that. She.
She's entertaining. She has a judo throw.
Where's she at? Ruaka.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I guess we gotta just. You know what? You gotta start putting people up there, and we can adjust as we go. Because quite frankly, I
She,
mean, I've really started liking Ruaka lately. I mean, she's been knocking around
uh,
Micah and Hibika, like wrestling big girls.
you know,
You know, wrestling like a big girl. It's been
ooh,
great.
ooh, Ken. All right. Ken says Waka should be down there. And my heart, I love me some Waka. She makes me laugh every time she comes out and she tries so hard to dance. But he's
You know what?
probably right. So
Welcome, Cat.
one of these
You
girls
know
has
what?
to go 26.
That's actually a pretty fine call because quite it might be it's definitely a bias. I don't think. I mean, she hasn't won anything.
I mean, to be
Uh,
fair to Fukigen,
oh no.
at least she's actually won a match this year.
Uh, yeah, but did you have you seen Waka try to dance? Come on, bonus points.
Bonus points. And then Rena, because I'm just going with the young girls, and I'm like, all right, well, she's getting the futures shot. She's already had her futures. Well, she lost the belt, so logically, she's a better wrestler at the moment.
Yeah, I probably agree with that.
Looking at the other young girls, it's actually surprising how now that they did. Then makes sense why they're doing their new blood pay per view. I'm looking at the people, and we got like Kogo, and I guess Hanane's not even a young. She's wrestled for like 5 years. Like they don't have a lot of young new girls.
Well, yeah, I mean when we get to the this bottom tier, Hernandez is going to be the leader of the tier, just I think for holding the belt and I think really being good, really improving. Like she's just doing good stuff. Momo Kogo, I mean that's a heartbreaker because who I tell you what a first impression. She is fantastic, jumping around, saying just bring it, drop kicks from everywhere.
That is,
But
huh.
I think that does put her above the kids, so that makes sense.
And while we're at it, controversial. Respect the fact that Kyrie's so high and not the bottom is because the bottom three are people who haven't wrestled so far. Like skill wise, definitely at the top. But we're going on like what's what you've wrestled this year. Like where you are. If this is a power ranking, like if you're watching football, what's the power? What do they call it?
Well, it
Well, it's
should
the power
probably
rankings. Like who it goes week by week. So next week when she's beaten Starlight and probably Mayu, she goes up to top five.
or it could just be not applicable right now.
Nope, that's
If
not how
we
we do
wanted
this
to
list.
but it's effing Kyrie though. All right. Well, you're in charge of the mouse, I guess.
You can argue it.
And then, well, I can't argue it because then you're going to go to your nerd stat sheet and I can't prove that she's done anything other than come out and look cool.
Now what?
I'll butcher his name, but Hiroki Miori Kylie, which I'm sure is Kyrie. Ranking power. Well, We're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna try.
Oh, for
Yeah,
ranking.
we're having a little fun with it. I mean, basic. Yeah, I mean, we're doing a power ranking thing. It's a lot of feel, but Kyrie's got to go in there somewhere. She hasn't wrestled yet, but she's still better than everybody.
You know what? I've got a feeling like champ. Yeah, I got the mouse. I have. I don't want to have all the power. So let's go one off. Now you pick a person who's above Kyrie.
Well, not many. I mean, you might as well put her at number three. But since we're doing it this way, I'm trying to blow up the site here so I can see it a little better. Um,
Oh, what is the F11? I can see the full screen.
yeah, yeah.
There we go.
You know what's funny on the way? Don't actually see the numbers on the side of the on the YouTube. I don't think, but you see the order, so that's I mean all that really matters. It's weird that it showed up like that though, because of course you see the advertisements, right? Because why wouldn't you see the ads?
Oh, what? That is weird. I see it on my screen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's on the Discord too. It's just weird that it's not on the YouTubes.
Well, I don't know. Afraid.
Well,
Well, I'm gonna give
we're
it
getting
a.
close. We're getting close to Hanan territory.
I'm gonna
But who
give it a
else we have?
refresh.
Oh no, that's
Oh
all right.
no. Yeah. No, I'm not a human. I'm a cheeseburger. It's gonna find out.
Oh no.
Why does it need to know if I'm a cheeseburger or a person?
What do we think about new Mayu? I don't. I haven't watched the new show. I haven't seen her yet. I'm really excited. That's the girl that was fighting Utami, wasn't it, Juno?
Yeah.
She came out challenged Utami. I'll tell you what, it was a good first impression to come out and challenge one of the greatest of all time, or the greatest of last year. The literal, um, according to whatever wrestling magazine that was, the literal wrestler of the year.
Oh, it still didn't pop back up. What are you gonna do? Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
definitely a good great first impression. Like, I just have one small request. Can I face the greatest wrestler of in the company?
You gotta prove you're a human, damn it.
And then Rossi
Hi,
goes, "Yeah, you
Henry.
know what? Yeah, you can face her." Well, maybe it was like a maybe she didn't really want to face her, right? It's like I'll say I want to fight her, and she'll be like, "I'm not gonna waste my time on you," and that way she gets to go back to the dojo and like, see, Utami didn't want to fight me.
Then she's joining Queen's Quest. Yeah, if you've already saw it and that happened, we probably, well, I'm a, s- I'm sort of behind. I always don't see the obvious, so I didn't see it. But Juno really was like, you know what? Tommy's gonna kick her ass and be like, "You proved yourself. Come join us."
Yeah.
Which just means Nubayu's gonna end up going to Wado Tai and effing them anyways, right? That
Yeah.
how it just works.
What's up, Henry? All right, your turn. What did you
Well, we're getting
say?
close to Hanan. Well, I'll say we're getting close to Hanan territory because she's got to be the best of the.
All right,
Uh,
I'll drag her up for now. Here, I'll
all
give a
right,
little spot.
and
Anyone
we
below
we look
Hanan?
well. This
My Sakurai. She's below Hanan for now.
oh yeah, she's probably not only that, but she's well, she has you just did the spreadsheet. She's putting up a couple wins too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, put her up. Yeah, I mean, because I saw like Koguma better than her too, but I mean wins are wins. Although Koguma has the fucking wins against
All right.
all of Ueno type practically. So I mean I don't know. I'd almost coin
Um,
flip that, but it's for the month here, and actually that was for last month. That was 129 when she won that little over the top rope gimmick. So I guess my Sakurai had a
all
better
right.
month here.
Mirai. I'm looking. I'm just looking through. I'm like, who are the girls who can still go? Because Hanan's obviously she's the champ. So anyone who can challenge for the futures belt goes below Hanan.
Yeah, yeah.
So probably Mirai is the last one, I think.
No, yeah, but no, I mean she just had a red belt chance and has done nothing but open the shows since. But I
Okay.
mean,
Well, then
she's
she
still and
above Hanan.
and we've actually liked her more lately. I mean, what did you say? She hits the ropes really hard.
Oh, she hits the ropes and the guy and the people in the front row are like, "Look out."
Look out! Here she, here she comes. All right, so we're sort of getting mid card type level here, huh? Well, before we go much further, Koguma needs to be up there. Even if you want to end up moving her sooner or later, I know that she's a champion, and I know
Mhm.
that she's the tag team champion. Also, I know. Oh my man, we got our man here says next to Zumi, and quite frankly,
That's
and in
not a
my mind
bad
it was either no, it's not because we don't love her that much either. Maybe you can explain to her why the rest of the internet does. However, I like Koguma a lot less than I like Azumi. And I don't love Azumi.
Now, I I kind of agree Azumi's like middle of the pack. Yeah. Here's the thing. Skill-wise, she's pretty good, but like personality-wise, she's kind of bland. Like
She doesn't always look like
out
she's gonna
of
kill herself
we
running the ropes.
we've already said out of the 4 Queen's Quest members, she's number 5 underneath the flag, personality-wise. And
Yeah,
Hazuki, or not
that's
Hazuki,
what
Koguma, I'm bringing her back down because she wins a lot.
Ugh.
I'm also reorganizing them here. All right, let's see.
the we just had champion team tag team with Hazuki posted, and that is actually exactly my point. Koguma, I think, is you love Koguma pose. I hate Koguma pose.
I hate Koguma pose. You want to do a bear pose?
she loves no.
I don't hate. Here's the thing.
Haz-
I don't hate the bear
Hazuki's the
pose.
reason I love that team. Hazuki's the reason. Hazuki's the carrier of that team.
if if you guys saw the community post 30 minutes before this live stream, I did put a gif of Lady C doing a bear pose. So it's not the bear pose I hate. It's that Hazuki will be like, "This is the fight. We're going." She makes like if they're going for the pay-per-view, she makes it seems like it's the biggest match of the entire year. She's like, "I'll cut your heads off. You'll never take this belt from me. You'll wish you never challenged us." And then Koguma goes, "Can you do a bear pose?"
Not only,
Yeah, her
yeah,
Azumi's
that
new hair does
unless
look really good.
yeah. Well, is there a next week is a hair power ranking? Azumi's hair or Utami's hair? All right.
All right.
I don't. I lost track. I started reading. I was like, Azumi's hair looks good. I mean, yeah, it's nice hair. But wait. I mean, we're all right. Micah coming out as a bear almost saved it, but I mean that's all right.
if it,
And you know what? Let me tell you, my favorite part about the bear pose.
no Kuma, no Kuma.
My favorite, my favorite part about the bear pose is when she does it, and one of the girls just don't have are in the mood for it and kick her in the face at the start of a match. That's the best part of it. Next.
My favorite part of the bear pose is when Himika does it.
Fair enough.
She's
Well, she could.
she's so adorable.
Yeah, that's our princess. All right.
This is almost all right. If we're going by like the record, which you'll see on the spreadsheet after this, Koguma should be like top 5. But this is more of a my personal preference.
Yeah. That's fine. And quite frank, and that is gonna go because Hazuki is the heroine, which means she's just carrying Koguma on her back the whole time.
Yeah, that'll be true.
No bear pose. All right, lower mid card, lower mid card. We're looking at Mina Unagi. We're looking at you. Who else are we looking at?
Looking at Saki, we're looking at
Saki.
Natsupoi.
Nice gloss. All right, yeah. So I say it's out of them three. Saki's on a little winning streak, but she's beating up on the new girls. So I don't know if that's power. I like, you know how I feel. I don't love your favorite wrestler as much as I should. If I was gonna do the three, I would say from lowest to highest, I would like Mina, Unagi above Mina, and then Saki above them. I think. but that's also interchangeable. I think they all are sort of clumped together in my mind.
Mm, I gotta go with
But you
Saki. I
also
gotta go
have
with Saki. Just because she's always in the openers.
well, that's because she's the
Well,
only one they trust.
to be fair, that's only because there's 18 DDM members. So
Well,
Natsupoi's in a lot of main events.
well, that's true too. And I guess yeah, that's fine. All right, then you want to fight over the our next our angels here, or you just got to
Oh,
go with it?
oh, Mina
Oh
and who
yeah,
else?
Natsupoi's up way higher.
Okay,
I think
all
it's
right.
in between Mina and Unagi.
Oh, or they did just challenge for the. This is a tough one. Help me out, chat.
I've been liking them a lot lately myself because they stopped being sort of goofy and going for the tag belts. They got a little serious, got a little mean, and I mean it doesn't hurt that they're easy on the eyes. But I mean, I actually like Unagi more than Mina, and I think her wrestling has really been good, especially when she gets serious and starts throwing some good strikes, good looking strikes too. And how can you not love that leg drop, the double leg drop,
The
the off the
double,
rope leg
the
drop?
180-degree leg drop, the 2-star frog splash.
Well,
Because
yeah.
she just drops like. I mean, I can't argue with that. Man, I want to get a DDM member up there just because I don't. I know they've been winning a lot, but I don't quite feel like DDMs should be all DDM in the top 10.
It's actually fantastic. What are we at right now? And the fact I didn't even realize that was happening.
We're
The fact that we're half over the halfway mark and DDM is still I'm going to be on the top half. Well, they're awesome. What are you going to do?
that is true. All right. I do want to get a DDM member up there, and I'm kind of feeling it's my Himipoi, one of them.
Well, I'll tell you how I feel about them in a second.
Or do they
However,
just go whenever we rank them? It's got to be just my Himipoi or Himi my, you know, 1, 2, 3.
the eel can fly.
She's a
Unagi can
freak.
fly. my you gotta love Google. You know, we can sit here and talk to people from the other side of the world, and and it translates. And Unagi's Google tells me the eel can fly. But still, the fact that we can even somewhat chit chat is pretty astonishing, and the fact that they our dude here obviously understands English is even cooler.
Right?
I tried learning Japanese for
Do
a
we
minute. It
do
was
we
really
just
hard.
do we go my Hemipoi?
Wait a second. No. Yeah. No. Momo?
Momo? Yeah, yeah. She's
then it has to be well, Momo's probably above at least one of them, right?
not all of
Poi was
them.
just a champion. I like Himika under Poi. Micah's the leader of my
or,
Himi Poi for sure.
or oh, definitely, definitely. Now, oh, I don't know. See, here's the thing. Natsupoi, I mean, they're all good. I don't think any of them are bad. Natsupoi is all flashy and flips. I do love me some every time Himika comes in. It's just clothesline, 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 clothesline.
Yeah, I do like that.
I like that she's one of the only big girls and she knows how to just throw her weight around.
Black Peach. Yes, Black Peach. I almost think Momo should be up there.
On top of them,
Black Peach.
is it like what about this arrangement? Move Momo up.
Uh, well, that's probably. It's so funny that they're all linked together.
Well, yeah, I wanted my Himipoi. Oh, my Himipoi.
I guess that's actually how it
Even they
sets
know.
there. Even they know.
Hmm. Got someone saying Thekla up here. Yeah, I've been saving Thekla because the girl just never loses.
Also said Thekla got pinned by Ruaka though. Did that happen on a thing we haven't watched yet? Yesterday
Oh,
or today?
well, everyone loses
Or that
every
might have
once in a
happened in
while.
one of the six men we had to skip through. I might not. I might have just missed it when we fell behind for a minute.
I mean,
Yeah, well, Thekla had. You know what? What has Thekla done lately? Well, I mean, she's cool.
hmm. Prefer
Oh,
Himika.
oh
It's
no, so do
tough.
you.
It's it's tough. We're split.
It depends what day you catch me on. Is which one I prefer.
Yeah. Well, it depends. All right. I used to really like Maiko when Natsupoi was off doing her play or wherever she went off to do, and she wasn't on like 10 or something shows like from the beginning of the year, like the first whole month. And they would do their DDM roll call, and she'd be like Natsupoi, and then Maiko would go look. She'd be like looking in the rafters, like she's a little fairy, like maybe she's up there.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty funny. They have been attached at the hip. They were the champions that
I don't.
Shuri and Julia won it from too last year.
I'll say I don't think Thekla might be right about there. She's top 10 for sure.
Yeah, at least the way. I mean,
I think I gotta have a little bit of not just what you've done for me lately. Like I gotta respect just who you are.
yeah, she had a hell of a first month too. And you know what? She's the SWA champ too.
Hell of a
I
second
almost forgot
month.
about that for a second too. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right too. Yeah, I mean she's had a hell of a coming into Stardom, right?
Hmm. All right, now we start getting nitpicking here. Between the next two being Starlight and Tam. I don't know about you.
I think Starlight, Tam, and Saya are. Oh man, Starlight, Tam, Saya, and Hazuki are pretty interchangeable.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking Tam and Starlight because they're not champions right now. Plus, the other two girls have been on a huge win streak.
Hazuki's a champion. Yeah, Hazuki's pretty cool.
So, all right. So tentative. So one of these girls, Tam and Starlight. They've both been on a. I don't know if Cosmic Angels is or Oedo Tai have. Well, Oedo Tai's won a couple times, but I don't think Cosmic Angels has won all year yet.
No, maybe not. Well, you would know for sure. We'll hit the spreadsheet, but it's yeah, they're on a tough roll.
Yeah, they looked up because Poi is a fairy. That's what I was thinking. They look up like not just any kind of fairy. She's the high. She calls herself. It used to be high speed fairy. Now she. It's her gimmick. She's like, no, I am a fairy.
Oh, we got to vote for Saya. We have a vote for Kid. Here we go.
Well, here, let the chat get involved here. This is who we're. This is who.
Enigma. We need some tiebreakers here, pal. We're going up the rankings. We got these for our
Oh.
interchangeable.
Well, all right. Someone saying Tam question mark. Who said that?
Well, what we're
Maria.
doing here
Here's
is
the
more.
deal. It's not a. I don't think it's a slight. Let's say we put Tam above these three girls, then she's top five, and regardless, they're still top 10 here.
Not only that, for anyone just joining us, this is a sort of a monthly thing we like to do, and it's just sort of I mean, it's sort of based on the year probably and how they've done and how we feel about the girls. But I mean, there's a whole lot of
Oh,
what did you do last month? It's
I
sort
know
of like a
why.
month review type thing
I know why that this thing isn't doing the. Okay, well I can't fix that now, but for next time I know why it's not showing the numbers.
because you have green
Anyways,
screen on.
maybe.
Yeah, green screen on for your cheeseburger.
Yeah. Uh, what do you mean? I am a cheeseburger. I have a
Oh,
green
that's
screen on
fantastic.
for Lady C.
Oh, that's funny too.
All right, so what are we thinking here? Oh, Enigma, thanks. I like do you like my videos? It's a labor of love. Oh, yeah, I think Kazuki. I like that. Azuki's got to go up for sure. Not at the bottom.
You
Maybe.
think she's above Starlight Kid though? Still?
I mean, I love Starlight more, but yeah, Hazuki is pretty
All right.
cool, as we do
Yeah,
say
she's
a
pretty
lot.
cool. And I think, I mean, obviously, she has a lot of baggage she's carrying around to keep those tag team champions. So I mean, that can't be easy. Then, even though, well, I mean, are we giving the belt some credence? Because I would say Tam is probably above Saya, but Saya being that champion and having the last win over,
Yeah.
hey, hey, a big congrats, thanks, buddy. Yeah, it was fun. Juno puts a lot of work into the videos. You know, we like our stardom, and it's fun. It's a
Oh,
just sharing a hobby, basically.
pretty much. Yeah. Oh, I've been loving it. We got. Oh no, it's so much work between now. We're gonna be trying to do. We're trying to branch out into everything because I just love it so much. Doing the YouTube videos. Hopefully, we'll be doing live streams more often. We got the podcast we're starting to work on. Reviewing some of the big shows. And we also got the website stardomfan.com. Start plugging that. It's got the schedule if you don't
My
know.
man, another man with the walk I hate, but she tries really hard.
Waka. I
But she's
I
pretty
can't
low.
I can't argue it. I can't argue it.
In the summertime,
I love
is
that
Suzuki over?
I love that she tries really
You
hard
first.
though.
Yeah, yeah. I think I find that more charming than anything. Is Hazuki overrated? In the summertime, I didn't understand her because I didn't watch when she was around. I guess the first time, and she came back and she had that match against Utami, and I didn't really get it all that much. I'm like, why is she getting pushed to the top? And I just didn't. I didn't understand the Hazuki love in the summer, and I didn't even understand or think she was even that spectacular. She's one of those girls that the more you watch, just I think her stuff's been fantastic. I'd like to see her in a couple singles matches to see more than her five moves of doom. But so far I like where she's at.
Man, I feel really stupid that I have a green screen on. You can't see my the actual numbers. That is hilarious. But you know what? Would you rather see the ranking or a cheeseburger? I know what I would rather see. I mean, a lady C. Not that's not. I get them mixed up. Um. Yeah. So Saya top five.
Yeah, that's good. And then Hanan, we have Hanan up there. She's the leader of
She.
the rookies.
Yeah. If you
We
look
also
down.
think Hanan's been fantastically great, and it is be nice to walk a month. And we're gonna be nice to her this month too.
Yeah. All
She
right. So
hasn't annoyed us yet.
if we're looking, we got a girl who I don't even know if she works for the company anymore. Hasn't wrestled. Only wrestled on the new show. Then you got Fukigen, Waka. Just these are the new girls. We got Kyrie down here pretty low, just because
You're
if she,
crazy.
yeah. Well, I was once she wrestles and I see her wrestle, I'm like, oh my god, top five.
That's
But I
right. You
haven't.
weren't an NXT guy, right? And
Oh,
so,
well, I was an NXT guy. I wasn't watching her get her head split open by Charlotte on Raw guy.
it was. I think it was
I
the
think she
other
got.
big girl.
I think she got bullied.
And she got bullied. Nia Jax bullied her. Next.
She's an anchor to Cosmic Angels. That's not a lie.
I'm not sure I wanted to support that comment as funny as it was.
Next,
Like I like me some walking. Yeah, that's right. I wasn't even gonna.
Julia.
That's a good number for her.
And the reason I'm saying that is because she lost to Mayu.
Mayu's she is unstoppable though.
And
Kyrie will be top five. Don't worry about that. This is just next month.
here, I'll put them all. I'll put them all up here.
There we go.
She'll be top five next in the next ranking, pretty much guaranteed. So above Saya.
Now Julia's the bottom three, or the bottom of these four, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, that was Naya. I was thinking of Charlotte Flair. There, it might. I don't know. She got really. There's a reason she quit WWE. There's got to be a good reason why you say, you know what, I'm tired of wrestle. They only make me wrestle once a week, and I get paid 8 times the amount. And it's like, yeah, it's because they give me a concussion every other day. just because I committed the sin of not being able to speak the language.
I think that my some people, there's so much things there, but real quick, I think Kyrie just wanted to go home. That's also a thing too. Like Shinsuke Nakamura's happy with it because he's like, you want to pay me hundreds of thousands of dollars and I get to surf and I'll show up on TV once a month. That's cool. I think Kyrie was just like, I'm bored and want to go home now.
Well, I'm specifically remembering a match where Kyrie didn't do the miscommunication, obviously, language barrier, whatever. And Charlotte took it as like, well, because she's kind of a bitch sometimes. Like, I'm Charlotte Flair, you should be doing what I say. And just started like literally just slapping her and like shoving her around and like, ugh. And then Kyrie's like, you know what? I'm just gonna be like a professional wrestler and like a pro and just get this match over with.
I agree. I want to hit the comments real quick. JD says Julia sucks with a smiley, which is funny because the last couple matches we've been watching has been sort of man, the first match. All right, so we started watching about a year ago, and about a year ago, Julia had that amazing hair match with Tam Nakano, and of course, and then little bit, she won the championship with Shuri the belts, and then she went and got injured for most of the time. Since she's been back, we sort of thought the same thing. At least we talked about it, and we were like, "Man, is Julia like the worst
Oh,
best wrestler?" Like, like I don't get it sometimes.
oh, this guy says greetings from Venezuela. You're a recent subscriber. That's pretty cool, dude. Give a shout out to your brother Jonas. His favorite wrestler is Unagi. Shout yeah. Hey Jonas. Shout out from a talking cheeseburger.
What's up,
Um,
Jonas, brother? You know what? We love Unagi too, so you're all in good company.
I was just about to say, not that I agree, but here I was thinking this could be a thing right here. As much as I think Utami's like one or two, Saya is the champion. What's Utami been up to recently?
Whoa, 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 whoa! What just happened? Did you place Utami somewhere wrong?
Yeah, definitely plays. I gotta start a discussion here.
Uh, yeah, but she transcends the white belt until she wins it. She said in her last promo she wasn't ready for the white belt, so she just went to the world championship and had the best year of her life. Now I know this is supposed to be a monthly thing, and maybe last year doesn't count. However, come on. I mean, I still love Julia. I'm just not sure she's the best, greatest wrestler in the world.
you're
But I,
talking.
I guess
You're
I
you're
guess I
talking me
also see
out of
your
it
point.
slowly. How much? How
She's like
much does? How much does an award for being the best women's wrestler of 2021 count?
it at least counts until April.
At least counts. It at least counts until like you say you can't use that argument anymore.
And she's gonna you know what? Watch her fucking lose it too. I was gonna say she's gonna win that damn white belt, but watch her not. And if you want, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna keep playing devil's advocate, no matter what you put. Saya either is crazy or had the right amount of balls to be like, pick her next challengers. To be like, you know what, Tommy, I want to fight you. And Tommy's like, you say crazy things, little girl.
Yo, Enigma, keep that in mind about DDM getting a rocket up the ass because once we finish ranking these guys, I'm going to show you the statistics I've been compiling, and you'll see just how much of a push DDM's been getting. It's insane. It's every show I watch. It's a genuine shock when I don't see DDM closing out a show.
Well, that's also because they're half the roster at this point.
Well, they don't. Well, half the roster isn't. That still means half the other side of the roster can win every once in a while.
All right, here's the deal.
Saya's next challenger, Kota Ibushi.
All right,
At
let's
least
agree
Saya can.
on.
Sorry, I was gonna say at least Saya can actually hit a Phoenix Splash.
Oh, my boy Coda's coming back. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
All right. Let's finish.
Julia should be under all of them.
Agreed.
Julia should even be under Saya.
Agreed.
All right. We got somewhere. We got somewhere. Still top five. All right. We agreed on something. Boom. Bossy will give her the white belt. We're a bunch of marks here. You mean she's gonna earn the white belt? It's still real to me, damn it.
Now, the only reason that Shiri isn't just automatically number one right now is because Mayu's definitely she is just the stardom icon. She's transcended all the belts, and Utami is pretty much there right now too. She had such an incredible year last year and into 2020. She's almost transcended the red belt too.
Oh no, we got a poor Julia. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to
You
tell you.
know, I watch her, especially with Ruaka and all the young girls. Really, anyone she wrestles now, and I see her do some of these moves, and I'm all right. I like to pretend that professional wrestling is real, like 100% real when I watch it, but obviously there's choreographed stuff in there. When I watch Ruaka and she's like, "Oh, please don't kill me," and she looks scared for her life every time Julia does a move to her, I'm like, I don't know if she's that good at wrestling. Isn't the I isn't the idea to like make it look like it hurts a lot, even though it make it look like it hurts a lot more than it does, not the other way
And
around?
we're also not sure that Baraka's that good at selling. She just looks terrified.
But
Or
more
she might be the
so,
best actor in the business.
but more so when she wrestles Julia.
All right, so Mayu, I think Mayu being a staying at 3 might be right, and also according to what people are saying. Someone did write. It goes into what we were saying earlier. That was funny. We had a. That's all we do is talk Stardom, on air or off, and someone wrote Mayu equals zombie mode, and if you mean she's just like in like sort of running on autopilot and certified crazy, um, I we probably agree, and we sort of like linked it to Randy Orton, like in WWE, where it's like it doesn't look like he's trying so hard, yet he's so fucking good all the time. Now,
Oh
Mayu,
gosh.
you can't say it doesn't look like she's trying so hard because that Gumby girl will get dropped on her neck 15 times a night and just not even care.
That is an interesting point.
Yes,
DDM is
Shuri.
DDM
Shuri
is the
kick.
best closers the Japanese fans love. I'm like, that is a good point. It's like not that I don't like DDM, but maybe there's just something that just resonates with Japanese fans more than American fans.
Ryo go 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 kiki. Hey, it's your time. Say it.
No.
You did it perfect on the last. I'd say you did it perfect on the last podcast. I wanted to, I wanted to put you on the spot.
Oh, say it like Mayu. Ryo Goku Kan.
I was more impressed when you actually said it the right way to begin with. But I do,
All right,
our dude John Rock.
let's get it here. I think Mayu is one or two.
I also wanted to just, I know we are doing some, but having fun with the comments here. John, our guy here says, I think Shuri, Himika, Micah, and Natsupoi will break away from DDM, and that actually is something we've talked about, and it definitely seems like a Bullet Club type thing where their section of DDM definitely seems, one of these
Yeah,
things is not like the other. Not quite like the Momo mask wearing crazy side of DDM.
yeah. Hear me out here. We were thinking if you look at My Himipoi, they're always teaming up with Shiri, and they're just so happy to be there. They're so goofy and love having fun. And then Julia comes back after like 6 months from injury, or however long she was gone, and she's dressed like a serial killer and she's beating people up with hammers. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, they're definitely not in the same same world right now. Although they're still teaming really good together. So there hasn't been any sort of indecent, you know, other than the fact that
Well, other than the fact that at
DMOG versus DDM Elite.
the last time DDM fought DDM or whatever show it was, it ended in a draw, and Julia just walked off. She wasn't buddy buddy with Shiri at all. Maybe that was just a game face though. And she's like, I got a title match coming up. We'll be friends after the title match, right?
All right, let's rock and
All
roll,
right,
Utami. Yeah, you know what? I like if it the way you set it up. If that's how it ends up being, I like it. I am
all
still
right.
big on Shuri. I think that her title reign so far has been less exciting than her chase. But quite frankly,
The
like
chase was
who's
so
chase?
good.
Yeah, like the chase, the matches with Utami, like everything. If Utami had match of the year, or was wrestler of the year last year. It was because she wrestled Shuri 3 times,
Yeah.
and now that Shuri's the red belt champion, and I'll tell you what, if Shuri gets by Mayu and Shuri gets by um who's it, Julia? Yeah, I mean that's gonna really cement her for maybe a Kyrie run coming up in the summertime, but we'll see what happens.
That's what I liked about top wrestlers in pro wrestling. It's some guys are or girls, they're just made to be the champion, and you just love seeing them every week as the champion. And some guys, when they're the champion, it's kind of lackluster, but it's so weird. You love to see them chase the belt, and then once they get it, it's like it was such a worthwhile payoff. Like watching them get the belt. There's really nowhere else to go but down. All right, if I finish this list up here, if this was my list, we're doing doot Shuri, Utami, Mayu.
That's perfect. Oh no 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 no, probably. Wait, no, Shuri can't be above Utami right now. That just can't make sense. I mean, Shuri beat Utami. I know that's with our heart right there, but if we're gonna do scientific rankings, I mean, she beat her for the belt for heaven's sakes.
She beat her for the belt. That was like 2 months ago. Or keep holding that over her head.
Well, she still holds the belt, so
Well,
yeah.
all right. Well, if she beat her for the belt 2 months ago, and that counts against her, she also won Wrestler of the Year 2 months ago, so that's a plus.
Oh, that's not a good finish.
I think it's a good finish.
I you can't argue with Mayu being number one just because I mean, in my opinion, she is the icon. But boy, I don't know. Shuri and Utami, like as my favorites, probably are interchangeable. But Shuri's the world champion.
All right, but here's my final argument I'll make, and then if we can't decide, I guess I'll go to chat. Utami comes out and she doesn't even have a belt. And does she change her entrance at all? No, she still pretends there's a belt there because she knows that she's the real champ.
Yeah,
In fact, she still opens up the robe and like there's no belt there, but she's like, "Yeah, you can check out my abs."
that's a good time.
She
I mean, I'm
deserves to
not gonna
be
argue
number
with you. You're on the thing.
she deserves to be number 2 for showing off the abs at least.
We do not have an Instagram. Although that would probably be fun to throw up all the screenshots I like to play with over on Instagram, because why not?
Oh, or gifts.
And it'd be a
Can you do gifts?
And it'd be a fun place to share the autographs that you got us for Christmas, and I got something coming for you in the mail too. So that would be
Oof.
a fun way to share the swag, if you will.
All right. Oh, fun
Huh.
story chat that I've never told anybody. So sometimes I'm a little. I'll just put stuff off, and for Christmas, I got me and my buddies. I got some signed signatures, and I got a Julia, Utami, a Tam, and a Saki. Their signatures on these pictures, dressed up like Santa Claus. Anyways, I picked Utami. I think that was the best one, and I have it sitting in my room right now. And I bought a picture frame, and I looked, and it's the same. I only have one picture frame, and it's the same size picture frame I need for my college diploma. And I'm still debating what's more important for me to hang up: a signed picture of Utami or my like college degree.
Well, I mean, what would you rather look at?
That's a good point.
All right,
Okay,
I think
is this a good
um
list here? What do you think, chat?
that is a that is a that's a fine list. We'll let you nerd out on your spreadsheet in a second. However,
Let's go through. Let's go through. So number 30, we got Hina, who's still listed on the website. So assuming she still works for them. 29, we got Natsu. What? How do you say her name? Natsuo. I've honestly
I
never
don't
seen
know. Torres,
Natsuro
something Torah.
Toro. Tora. Then we got Sayalita, Fukigen Death, Waka, who I could kind of agree. Once these other two girls wrestle a couple matches, Waka could be moving back down. Ruaka, Rina, Momokogo, controversial Kyari, because she's probably
Well, she's got to go somewhere, but she hasn't wrestled yet. She can be in the top 3 next month.
my Sakurai, and then at number 20, Hanan is kind of leading all like the young girls because she's the futures champ. Someone's 100% picture. I agree. I know what you made a good point. What would you rather look at every day? I'm like, it's as much as I love my college diploma. I really am more impressed by how I got myself a signed Utami picture in a bikini. I didn't even know she wore those and a Santa hat. All right, then we have another new girl, Mirai, and she's above Hanan because she won. She went for the red belt. God damn it! Azumi, Koguma, Saki, Mina. Why am I drawing? It's like when I focus on their names, I like all these names. I just forget them. Help me out here. Unagi, My Himipoi, Momo, Thekla, Starlight, Tam, Hazuki, Julia, Saya,
Wait, did we
Shiri.
put Hazuki over Tam for real?
I guess we did.
Fuck it, leave it.
Now,
Hazuki's pretty cool.
if you noticed, I went through this whole list. There's somebody missing.
Hey, Enigma, that's pretty freaking cool, man. We're just starting off. I'd love to chat with you guys because that sounds awesome. There's a why not have fun, get to know each other. That's good.
Yeah. You notice somebody's missing.
Here at Stardom Fan, we believe that there is one goddess and one goddess only, and she transcends everybody else. Her win loss record doesn't matter. It's an effort thing, and she's got the effort. And I'll tell you what else, Lady C. And she doesn't even, she gets her own tier. We call that Lady C tier. And eventually, the rest of the ladies could hope to even get there.
Because she is
God
the
tier
stardom.
is right.
She is the stardom fan goddess. uh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we like other wrestling besides stardom too. It's just this is the one I love. I can only really follow one wrestling. I wouldn't have the time to follow more than one wrestling the way we do stardom, and I might as well pick my favorite to post videos about.
What can I say? You never forget your first. I think the first time I watched Stardom, Lady C was the curtain jerker. She lost 45 matches in a row, and then she won the big match. She got all excited. Now she's the queen of Queen's Quest. She holds the flag. How can she not be in Lady C tier above everybody else? And what you were just saying, like, yeah, I mean, we're doing this with Stardom. We like other wrestling. I'm into this. I'm into New Japan Pro Wrestling. But I mean, there's a million people doing New Japan stuff, so we're sort of filling a void. I wanted a Stardom podcast, and there's a couple of them out there, and I didn't like them. So I
They're
decided we're gonna start our own. So that's how this sort of turned out.
the final straw for us making a YouTube channel and the podcast and whatnot is that
Oh no,
one
here
of
we
the
go.
only podcasts, and I won't even say their name, that we could
I don't
find
remember it.
for start. Yeah, that's true too. I was trying to be nice. I do not remember their name. They had a Stardom podcast, and number one, they had Koguma as like one of their favorite wrestlers, and they literally had Utami as one of the worst wrestlers in the company, while she was the world champion.
Yeah, I couldn't support that anymore. We are like, you know what? Not that I'm not saying their opinion was wrong because opinions can't be wrong, but the opinion was wrong. So we're just gonna do our own thing now.
Mm. Yeah,
Stardom,
Stardom.
AEW, yeah, New Japan. I do Stardom, New Japan, and then when I have time, it's AEW. But watch the pay-per-views and anything that is just trying to keep up on the stuff.
I've been liking a lot of New Japan because it's the New Japan Cup plus the new. They got a new mobile app. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, play the game. Hey, before we get too lost in the weeds, that was actually fun. We'll save that. We'll screenshot it, and then we'll have a little fun with that.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
cool. I'm cool with. I'd be pretty cool if do that podcast. I'd kind of leave that to you because you're the tech guy.
yeah, I'm sure we'll be in touch. We'll find a way to email our boy or something like that. Um,
I sure.
Uh,
I think there's a way. I think
Here we
there's a way
go.
to DM on.
Undisputed Utami Wrestler of the Year.
I'll check. I'll check YouTube. I think there's a way to like DM on YouTube. I believe.
Cool, cool. Let's do you want to show you put all the work into it. Do you want to show off your spreadsheet?
Yes, I
You might
do.
have to you might have to yeah, plug your podcast, brother. There's a few people that'll um if you enjoyed your time with us, check out Talk for Glory.
Honestly, that's something we did talk about, like making a network, right? Why not? We're all just fans of the same stuff here.
That's was sort of a fun goal is like find like-minded people, and if there's a network out there that had a hole, in the for Stardom, a lot of people talk about a lot of things. Stardom's catching a ton of steam right now, and it's fun to get into it.
So I have compiled. I'll go through everything. So
Juno, on your OBS, can you take away the Lady C thing for now, or put her behind your other window just so we can see your spreadsheet in all its glory?
yep, I just shared it. Sorry.
Oh
I f-
no, okay. I'm sorry. I was still looking on the YouTube. That's still behind. My bad.
oh yeah. So I've went through and made this entire spreadsheet. So first of all, I got the champions page here, and this just has. I'm gonna be really embarrassed if I forgot to update something here. It should have the champion, who's the champion, what belt they got, the date they've won it, how long they've held it, and this is on the website stardomfan.com. This is actually the real time date, so
It
Miami,
recompiles every day.
yeah, every day it counts a day. How many titles, defenses they've had, who they've won it from, and the number of reigns. Oh, that one's wrong. They haven't had 5 title reigns, but for whatever reason that's off. But yeah,
Lady C, I need a quick interrupt. Lady C needs her robe. Goddamn right. She needs her Queen's Quest robe. She's got the cool gear.
whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you what do you mean? She's only had to clean like she's only had to be the curtain jerker for 2.5 years, I feels like, and clean the ring after every match and never get a win. And meanwhile, every other girl just gets to wrestle Tommy and for the world title on their first show. You think she can join Queen's Quest and they'll just hand her a robe? That's like 6 months down the line.
That's why we love her so much. Overburdened, underappreciated. Except by
Now,
us.
let's start getting into this spreadsheet here. First of all, let's start talk. This is my faction page. First thing I'd like to point out is how much time they've wrestled. Donna Del Mondo, DDM, 6 hours and 25 minutes worth of wrestle time. That's doubling. That's like almost doubling. Let's see, Stars and Cosmic Angels. Um, yeah, and well, that's impressive. Total matches. They've only wrestled 5 more matches, but like 4 more, almost like 2 more hours than a Oedo Tai. You go over to win percentage. They've also have the most wins. 14 wins, 2 losses, 4 draws.
I love it.
When we're going through the spreadsheet, if you look, I also like to put how they win. So over here, you just have the win, loss, draw.
You have a DDM what? Yeah, I was commenting in the thing just because the quality's down. I didn't want to interrupt you, so I just wrote something. But yeah, Donna Del Mondo, 6 hours and a half. Is that what that says? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, just to go over everything because the text is a little bad
Oh,
at
oh,
the.
sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Can I make this bigger?
No, it's not really that as much as it is.
Just
Just sort of
the.
the quality this time around. Yeah, yeah, we'll iron it out for next time. But I mean, there's still no reason not to go through all your numbers because they're fucking awesome.
I feel like there should be a way to like make
Yeah,
it
it's an
bigger.
OBS thing. It'll be a way just to up the stream quality. It's probably just set for performance, which
Ah,
is probably more for video games and not set for what we are doing text and stuff, which can have a little lag.
all right. I can at least zoom it in. Hopefully, that's better to see.
Yeah, That's a good idea right there. What's interesting, I don't know if you touched on because I was reading something else, but the so DDM having that much time. When you put DDM faction in, that doesn't mean just the girls like wrestling if they have singles or tags. Like we actually decided a faction match is when the Stardom website actually says like it's DDM versus Queen's Quest or this versus that. Like so, they actually the girls themselves are probably damn near 8 hours.
Yeah, well, when I get over to the wrestlers tab, how I've done it, yeah, is if they wrestle a singles match, if they've wrestled in a tag match, and then if they've wrestled a faction match, what I do is if they'll say on the website if it's Queen's Quest versus Stars, and then I count it as a faction match. Sometimes it doesn't, for whatever reason, they won't count it as a faction match, or let's say it'll be people from different factions. Everything gets compiled on this wrestler page.
DDM's match time is a war crime. Well, for what it's worth, they wrestle 3 damn times a night this month. And we're not caught up. We're by the end of this weekend, we're gonna be 3 shows behind, so they probably have, 2 more each night. For and then they're closing the show, so they're putting in 20 plus minutes.
Oh, hang
Alright,
on,
keep going.
hang on, I gotta move my cheeseburger. Sorry, chat, you're gonna see this. Move the cheeseburger. So what I did is here, yeah, I like to compile like their win, losses, and draws. But then I want to know, how do you win? Do you win by pin, submission, count out?
Yes.
I added a
Now
knockout
that's
tab because
nerdy. That's good stuff.
I had to add a knockout tab because Momo did knock out Azumi with a wrench. Win by DQ, and then finally, this total here, which every time they get a win, they get 2 points. Every time they get a draw, they get 1 point. Every time they get a loss, it's just zero. So I calculate the point system that I made based off of how they do the point system for their tournaments. So this will tell you that DDM, oh my god, 32 points. They literally doubled number two. Who's number two?
But they
Stars.
also doubled them. They also double them in time too, for what it's worth, and they double them in members. So I mean, there is an slight asterisk.
You want to know what's okay? You want to know what's extra? Maybe it's just a little smaller. Zoom. Nah, I'll scroll over. Make it. What's really interesting is I added prominence because they did have a match. They had the 2v2 match then in a draw. Cosmic Angels. Cosmic Angels win percentage 0.
Oh, that's tough. They got technically as many points based on your formula with prominence.
Prominence is equal to Cosmic Angels mathematically.
Is this for the month, or have they
This is
not
for
won a match? Have they not won this year? In
Cosmic
a in a
Angels Cosmic Angels
in a
as defined.
faction match, right? Like
Yeah,
something
as
with
defined
Stardom.
by Stardom.
Yeah. Okay.
Every time Stardom says
Wow.
it's Cosmic Angels, they've had 9 matches, 8 losses, and 1 draw.
Mm,
They're equal to prominence. Now going over the tags. This one I don't really want to
yes,
go over. It's really much. It's a mess. It's got because every time someone tags with somebody, I gotta compile it.
that is awesome.
Um,
Yeah,
just
3
for
months in, I can't believe it's 0% either. But
just for giggles. Let's see who the best tag is. The best tied for the top. Okay, Himika and Micah and Hazuki and Koguma. That makes sense.
does make sense.
And it looks like they got the most time wrestled. So that makes sense.
You got they're at the top. They're at the top. Then you know what? That's by a bunch too. You'd see
Yeah, some of these.
Utami and Taya's teaming up for an hour together too, huh? That's fantastic.
Yeah,
Gotta love them too.
because all of January they were the only two Queen's Quest.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's for damn sure.
Yeah,
I
0%.
sheet.
By the way, 0%. That's not for the month. That's this whole year. They've yet to win a match when they're Stardom says it's a faction match when it's three or more. I think 3 or 4, 3-on-3 or 4v4. Sorry, it's hard to understand, and it's all the same faction.
Suzuki is 99% of the team.
Ch- Um, I don't think this is gonna work out very well. Let's see. Nah, fortunately the times. Oh, kind of.
Is Thekla still owning the time? She had to slow down a little bit.
Something. I went to the singles tab. Um, checking by
Here, dude
time.
said, yeah, I didn't even notice that. Did you gloss over it, or said someone noticed that the Azuki 100% win rate? Was that a thing? Did she
Hazuki.
not lose? Did she not
Oh,
lose in anything ever? Oh yeah,
yeah,
there's a few people. Oh, that's as a team though. Yeah, that's as a team. But you know what's more impressive? I mean, she's wrestled
yeah.
3 times.
Yeah, the tags. they, you'll notice in Stardom they mainly do from doing the spreadsheet. They mainly do 3v3s or 4v4s. So,
Yeah, so actual.
so the tag team champs have only wrestled together 3 times.
Which I do, which that goes to our theory that Hazuki just doesn't like the bear pose either, because she's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrestle with Hanan this week.
Remember when Cosmic Angels was trios champ and basically took turns being double champs, and then came Waka the Cosmic Anchor.
Oh no, that's fucking funny though.
Maybe it was my Sakurai the Cosmic Anchor. Ever think of that? The singles page. I think this is interesting. You can see all the wrestlers who've never had a singles match.
Oh,
Utami
that's
not
cool.
having it. Utami and Micah really surprised me.
They do so much team matches that, yeah, I guess, I mean, they want to get everyone in their roster and stuff, like to wrestle as much as they can. But yeah, I guess you don't realize that you've never seen them in a singles match before. That's funny to see.
The number one singles wrestler so far this year is Saya, and that makes sense because she's defended that white belt a couple of times.
And she's the
Followed by
dome girl, man.
followed by Shiri and Hanan. Who'd you think Hanan's? That's interesting.
Is that based on your point thing for wins and stuff?
Yeah. So right now, yeah. Let me go over. Like,
Yeah, 6. So that's based on like again, Juno compiles that based on what Stardom actually uses for their round robin tournaments.
so
So, what wins cost, 2 points a win. She's got 3 wins. It's not perfect, but yeah, it makes sense. I mean, she's up there. She's got her 3 wins, and
it's not. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's a way to definitely make
oh yeah,
sense
you
of
can.
all these
It's a
numbers.
Yeah, it's a quick snapshot. You know what? And that's right. What's funny is though, you see that, and then you see her time wrestled, and it's like, well, I mean, she's opening every other show, so her matches are 8 minutes long, if that.
What's interesting is Mirai. Look at and Unagi. There's a couple of girls who've wrestled. Natsupoi. Every girl that's wrestled an hour surprises me. What's interesting? This is another thing that's interesting. Julia and Mayu are timed for an hour because the only two singles matches they've had ended in 30-minute draws.
That's fantastic. And then stock definitely rising.
I'm glad. I'm glad you guys find this as interesting as I do. Right? When you start looking at numbers, you start like realizing you start looking at some stuff even the bookers probably don't even think about.
Yeah, well,
Like
I mean,
mathematically,
this is a hell of a
mathematically,
list.
Hanan is tied with Shuri as the second best wrestler in the company.
Well, they're both champions in their own right, right?
Yeah, real quick, let's check the champion. She's probably held the belt longer, or is Hanan? Oh,
Well,
only by
Shuri's had it long. They won it on the same pay-per-view, didn't they? Or was it a week later?
uh, yeah, 10 days.
Hmm,
Now this is the page that interests me. This is the wrestler page where every time someone wrestles, I compile it. It doesn't matter if it's a singles, a tag, a faction. It goes on the list.
nice. So this is the complete total, no matter what they were doing.
All right, before I'm gonna scroll over, who do you think is the workhorse of this company? Or trying to look at the time.
Well, I'm closing my eyes and basing it off. I mean, last month, as far as time went, Thekla had it. She had all those main events, so it's probably got to. I mean, she still had a couple of main events and trios, right?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I'd say she's probably still up there.
Well, it's hard to look because I haven't found a way to get it to go by time. But check out Julia, six
Oh shit!
hours, 6 hours in 1 minute.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. She's always in the ring right these days, isn't she?
There's someone else on here I thought was over. Where's
I
Mariah?
like how you
Oh,
put Risa and the other girl in red.
yeah, yeah. So Risa, so these two girls were from Prominence, and I'm like, you know what? They wrestled in Stardom. Might as well throw them on the list.
Yeah, that's cool.
In fact, they even have the girls who haven't wrestled so far yet. I'm like, why not? Whenever they wrestle a match, they'll get some data.
So we got 6 hours. Is that the most? That's the most by it. Well, Mariah's got 5 minutes.
Now, what you don't know
Thecla's at
is
5 hours. Thecla lost an entire. Thecla was leading after last month, so she lost an hour of time.
wow. So what you guys don't know is it was a little fun game for me when I'm compiling this. Is yeah, Mirai started off at like 5 hours, and then she would have a 10-minute match because she just all of a sudden started going from the main events to the first match of the night, and then
That's
Julia
true too.
Julia started closing out every show. All right,
Julia,
now
great
this
time.
part. Let's start going through the stats here. Total matches. Let's see. Saya, interestingly, actually, I believe they've only had 20 shows. Saya's got 21 matches because she did the Wrestle Kingdom in January.
Yeah, that's the extra. Well, yeah. She
It,
doesn't take a night off, apparently, does she? Hell of a girl.
let's see who's
What a
Russell.
fucking 50. Yeah, how many times do I gotta tell you that Saya's fucking built for WWE or NXT or something like that? And she's even sitting there with her 50-50 booking. God damn it. She's got entertainment written all over her. She flaps her wings all the time.
Julia,
I love
Julia
her.
commentary time is also being added.
Yeah, we
oh,
haven't added the rookie. Yeah, we haven't actually seen. We haven't caught up till today, so we actually haven't seen her yet.
yeah. So it was either do a live stream, which I was really excited for, or watch some shows. I'm like, I'd rather do a live stream. So we'll get them on there. Yeah, I it was also a mad scramble where I put all this data together in like a day. I was like 10 shows behind, putting it off. All right, win percent. Oh, something else. Even, taking out these girls. Natsupoi, well, Natsupoi makes sense. She took a month off to do like a movie or not a movie, theater play. But even Fukigen Death, like the most least used wrestler on the roster, is on half the shows.
Which is, yeah, you know what? Say it feels like we used to always see her all the time, but I guess more recently, I mean, obviously not. So, I mean,
It's,
whatever.
it's more what's
I'd rather have her sprinkled in with her little gimmicks and her newspaper. That stuff's funny once or twice a month. I don't need to see it every day.
What's more impressive is Fukigen's on less shows than like say Rina and Hanan, who have to get probably driven around in mom's soccer van still.
Wasn't very nice the way you punched your sister,
Yeah, you're grounded. Ch-
especially when they were a tag team and Rena was still whooping her ass. Like, yo, you're on the same
Ooh.
team.
So Waka is at 0%. She hasn't won. Unagi.
Ah, but she tries really
Lady
hard.
C! She's moved up the list.
There's our champ right there's our goddess right there, moving
Told
on
you
up.
she's moving on up the yes. Do watch alongs. After we do this ranking, there's a couple of videos on their YouTube I wanted to check out.
Yeah, what's funny is we actually, well, one, we're gonna work on the quality to make it easier, but it'll still be fun to do. Also, like, we don't know because we used to mess around and we've seen people use Twitch and they seem pretty liberal. We don't know if we actually like. We wanted to bring up a classic Stardom match from like Stardom World, like maybe, of course, Lady C's first match or some old EO, but we didn't know if that was against some kind of terms of service yet. So we're still looking into that. We don't want to be like, you
Yeah,
know, like instant ban for doing some content that's,
yeah. I don't wanna
shouldn't
I
be
don't wanna
streamed.
lose my right. I don't wanna lose my ability to stream the same day I got it.
Right.
Also,
So, but
funny
with that being
story.
said, after this, we're gonna watch just because they put it up for free on the YouTube. I just thought it'd be fun to watch together because I haven't watched it yet. They did the tug of war, so we're gonna throw that on.
Also, another reason I'm being pretty cautious is you guys. I didn't post anything about it. I woke up one day at like 6 in the morning, and I get an email that my channel got deleted from YouTube, and I go, "What?" So I read the email, and not only did my channel get taken down, it literally banned the email account from ever going on YouTube.com. And I've been banned from the website. And I'm going, what did I do? So I read the email, and it wasn't for copyright. It wasn't for, I don't know what else it would be, for stealing someone's videos. It said I was like a danger to the community.
we should honestly, that's another reason to have an Instagram. I'm glad someone gave us a do gave us that idea because I tell you what, because that email needs to be posted because quite frankly, it's hilarious. And then like 3 hours later, it was like, well,
Yeah, I sent them an email back.
sorry about that.
I'm like, yeah, that's a mistake. Can I have my channel back? And they go, oh, sorry about that. We know you were literally banned from YouTube, but here's your channel back. So going through this, Unagi being, what does she have? One win. She got one win and 13 losses and four draws.
Huh?
15%. Then Mina,
So she
that makes sense. They tag together a lot.
Unagi's got to go back to fighting the rookies.
Yeah. Raka and Rena. And then Tam. Impressive. Cosmic Angel. Wow, this is just the testament to Tam. Cosmic Angels has a 0% win rate, but on her own, she's brought it up to almost 30%.
Isn't that something else?
Let's see. Going up, going up. Utami. What's going on with Utami? Lots of draws. Or wait, is that a draw or is that a loss? Lots of losses. Oh, because they were getting bullied by like Oedo Tai kept cheating for a whole month. That's why it's coming down to a faction versus faction match.
And Lady C might have accidentally lost a couple, but she's on her way back. She got the big win. She's like, you can't push around Lady
Yo,
C no
are you
more.
kidding? Lady C is statistically better than Unagi, and Unagi went for the white belt.
Oh, that means Lady C's up next.
That is her time.
It's her time right after Utami.
Momo Kogo being better win percentage than Utami. That's a shocker.
That's not even okay.
Julia, now we get to the 50%. Momo. Mayu being 50-50, huh? Saya being. Natsupoi doesn't really count. Well, she's had 10 matches, but everyone else has double the matches, so she'll probably go down. I'm slowly going up the list here, see what's more
Oh
surprising.
yeah, you're good. That Hazuki with that big old win rate. She's lost a
Hazuki.
couple. She was undefeated as tags, but what does she have? Oh, they're draws. Yeah, she has a couple losses and a couple draws yeah, and in the
Oh,
multi world thing.
something I should mention about this because I wanted. This is how I differentiate how like who's leading the teams here, who's getting the pins, and I'll use Mayu as an example down
This is
here.
cool.
So over here, I have you look at their total matches. That's how. That's. I was gonna. I'm sounding like an idiot right now. That's how many matches they've had. Um, I have the wins, but that's not how many times Mayu's got a pin. Mayu's only or submission and whatnot. Mayu has 8 wins in the team she's been on. She's only got the pin twice. No submissions, no countouts, no nothing. So she gets a lot of wins just hanging around. Versus Koguma.
That's pretty cool.
Koguma has 10 wins by pin and only 2 wins just being in the team. So Koguma gets almost all the pins.
Yeah, she does.
And finally,
But Hazuki wears them down so she can get that.
we look at the point system. It should match the win percentage. Hazuki, number one. Micah, Shiri, pretty much, is it all of DDM? Micah, Shiri, Thekla, Himika. That's impressive. It's almost all DDM, and at the top is Hazuki. Respect.
I actually love that.
So yeah, that's our spreadsheet. I like it. What else?
To go back up real quick. I didn't. You were on such a flow. I didn't want to interrupt it. Uh, there was good comments about the watch alongs. As someone even saying do Discord. The reason we kept everything on YouTube was because starting off, this is where the audience is, and this is how we know how to reach people. We don't really do Twitter or anything like that. However, with that being said, I'm sure there's to set up a Discord and do watch alongs and have a good time. I mean that obviously is in the future and don't have to worry about any kind of strikes or anything like that. So I mean, there's things we're gonna you
Yeah.
know figure out how it works. It's just YouTube's a little sketchy. Some things they don't like us doing. Try making a video with music in the background. They definitely don't love that.
Oh, I know. Setting up the stream, I was listening to. I wasn't even listening to music. I had the YouTube page up, and what pops up is the Mayu spins round and round video, and I'm like, oh no, pause, 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 pause. I almost got the
That
stream taken down while I was still working on it privately.
that's funny. Would you
Now,
want to play this? Or it was JD might have said that there's a spoiler for our new rookie in here.
mm,
You might want to
yeah.
take down your if you want to watch this. Do you want to shrink your cheeseburger or take it off just so you can because it takes up three quarters of the
Okay.
screen. I'm not gonna say I don't love the cheeseburger
Ow.
because it's fucking fantastic.
All right, it could be. There we go. Tiny cheeseburger. That was a good call. Good call. Tiny little
And quite frank,
cheeseburger.
and quite frankly, the fact that you like set it up so it's like talking at a podium. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty clever.
Well, that's just me being embarrassed. I don't have a body.
Well, I don't know. Looking at Lady C and a cheeseburger talking is, it's probably more entertaining than putting our mugs up on the face. So I'm assuming in this scenario that I'm the Lady C.
All
And
right.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
You know
All right,
what? I'm
so
okay with a little spoiler. I
and
guess.
we're assuming
I guess
that we
warning.
can watch this because
Yeah.
they put it up for free, right?
I'm watching a YouTube video. Should be fine. Hopefully. Spoiler, guys, for the new rookie. I think I already know who it is, but or what the deal is. All right, let's check it out.
うん
チーム1人1本ずつ綱を持ってください。
Oh, if you don't know what's going on, I'll explain. They're gonna do a best of 5 Hoedo Tai versus Queen's Quest one-on-one matches to see who's the better faction to settle things. And the way they're choosing who fights who is they all pick a rope and they pull, and whoever ropes is on the other end, that's who you're facing.
これにしよっか。これとか。
これ余ったやつでいいよ。
It also seemed like something that might be something they do because when it was first announced, it's maybe something they joke around with in their high schools or something because they were joking around like,
Yeah, Rena. Yeah, young Oedo Tai.
it'd be hard to pile up the ropes without tangling.
Ooh,
them.
Tommy's looking good.
Of course. Is that our new girl?
I like it.
Apparently she joined.
何でもいいから。いいね。
Yeah, they did say it was the New Japan gimmick, UWF gimmick.
せーのでいきますよ。せー
Yeah, I've
の
never
で
actually
いき
seen this
ます
before. I like it.
せーの
Here we go. Oh, that is a lot of rope. That is a lot of rope.
Oh, she's just happy to be there.
Oh, she's just loving life. I can't believe I get to do this.
Oh.
Let's see these matchups.
さあ、それでは参りましょう。
What do we got? What do we got?
引っ張りすぎない。
What's happening?
そういう勝負じゃない。
Stop pulling.
まず
Actually, I don't have my
渡
sound
辺
up, so
桃
I don't know what
対
he's saying. You're gonna have to
林
help me.
下歌美。
Oh, yes.
試合順。
Momo versus Utami.
Oh, nice. Tommy's got it. Yes.
リナ対
Oh.
安住。試合順は第3
What we
戦。
do? She's still tugging. Who's she stuck to?
次、鹿島咲対
Saki? Saki got it.
レディシー。
Saki versus Lady C.
All right, lady.
第2戦。
Lady C looks real good in that jersey, by the way. Not a jersey, the
ブ
baseball
ラカ対
type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Rina Izumi. Nice, nice.
試合
I like
中
that
は
that hoodie.
第4戦
I don't know
that
what.
green. I like that green. I like that.
Yeah.
スターライトキット
Starlight? Starlight?
It's Rina and Izumi. I like that too.
Yes.
試合中は
Is it Starlight and the new girl? Is that what they're doing?
Oh no, poor new girl.
以上のように組み合わせが決まりましたでは両チーム退場
I don't know what it is about this arena. Like, I can barely hear the announcer. The acoustics are so bad.
And Ruaka's Saya. Oh, Saya's got a win.
Man, Utami looks cooler and cooler every time I see her now.
Well, yeah, her hair's growing back.
The poor new girl has to go up against Starlight Kid. Oh,
Good night, Dwight. Poor new girl. Yeah, well done. Yeah, well played. She's in trouble.
4
These girls are hilarious. Go do a dance party.
yeah, I'm gonna check the TikTok after and they're dancing.
What's the next minute of this video?
Just them
Yeah,
cleaning
clean up. What are they sanitizing the ring for the
プロ
room?
レスリングスターダム
That's fantastic.
I'll say, I do agree. Wait, who's cleaning the ring? Oh, I thought it was Cosmic Angels. I'm like, that's probably about right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get in here and clean it for us.
yeah. You can't mistake Unagi. They're cleaning the ring.
That's awesome. What do you want to call for tonight? We had the podcast. We
Oh.
did your thing. We watched the video. Is the rookie match on? Like, I don't want to do anything on Stardom World right now. Yeah, I'd say I'll bust
Let's
over to a
see.
Discord server, but I don't have anything set up right now. We can do something next time.
Well, I was gonna look on like end with something on the YouTube. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, I figure you can't get a strike for putting something on that they put up for free.
Yeah.
Is anyone playing that while you're looking, is anyone playing that new New Japan mobile game? That's actually pretty fun. Strong Spirits.
I mean, I don't know what this. Let me just check this out. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and keep searching. So.
I don't know what we're looking at, but if it's Lady C winning, I'm okay with it. What'd you put up? Just halfway through a match?
I don't know. This is what they posted on Stardom.
Oh, all right. I'm not mad at you. Oh, this is the match we just saw.
Oh, yeah.
We just this is the one from earlier in the week. Lady C get that win, baby. Look at how happy she is. Was that really 3? Yeah, you can't be pushing no Lady C around anymore. I love it. That's why she's a goddess, everybody. Just beat up on the kid.
And then my favorite part of this match, well, the win. Hey, don't be beating up with this. I like this part a lot.
It's like, yeah, I'll hold the noodle advertisement.
I got paid $15 to hold this sign.
You gotta like how happy she is, and then there's Utami that's just like, act like you've been here before.
Here's my question right now: how much does it cost to get in that ring right now with the StardomFan.com poster?
Yeah, the couple of Japanese fans there. Like, what does that even say? What are they advertising? And how much is it? How do we get our poster out there?
Yeah, look how tiny that is. You can't read that in the crowd.
It's all for the cameras.
Yeah. Maybe. Can I say I want to do a noodle ad and then I rip it off and it's Stardom Fan? Yeah, that's my ultimate stretch goal, guys, is to have like instead of saying Hoya Professional, it says StardomFan.com.
Boom.
Oh. All right. So what do you think? You want to try to find a match to watch, or just kind of end it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's just call it for tonight. Well, we'll set some stuff up for. How much is it? How much is it to get in that damn ring? Let's say we can call it for tonight. I appreciate the dozen people hanging out, chit chatting, having a good time. That was fun. We'll get we'll catch up with our boy Enigma there. Uh, get in touch with their podcast. Look up Talk for Glory, probably everywhere you find a podcast. Might as well plug our stuff. Pretty much anything you can get through
Oh,
stardomfan.com. We're still working on. There's a link to the podcast through Podbean. We're on iTunes, Google Podcasts, all that kind of stuff, just under Stardom Fan.
yeah. Check it out. We got our website here. Might as well plug the website while we're at it. StardomFan.com.
You closed your stream on me, prick. Now I have to watch it on YouTube like the rest of the public. I don't even get my red carpet front row seats. No, it's all right. Don't worry about it, brother. Close it up.
It was giving me an issue loading. I was like, yeah, we got our news and rumors here.
Don't go down too far because that was embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. All right, well, check if you want to check. Go to the website if you want some embarrassing news. We got the results
The
page
results
here.
page is pretty up to date.
Yeah, the results page is pretty cool. We go through every show when you have all the results here. Let me go back. It's just you don't want a spoiler.
Go to something where I
I'll
have a
go
little
back.
fun with the well, some of them I say no gallery, but there's usually like some kind of gallery I like to put up and sort of take screenshots of cool things that happen during the matches. So
Yeah.
that's usually pretty fun. We can send flowers for a girl's birthday. Well, that sounds expensive, but we can do it.
I did. Well, I did want to. One of my thoughts was to make our own year-end awards and send it to the PO box wherever we have to send it to.
Congratulations, you won the Stardom Fan Wrestler of the Month.
Yeah, so you can check out we have this nice little gallery. Oh, that's a good picture here.
That's fun, isn't it?
We got the statistics. This is literally just a spreadsheet if you ever want to check that out.
Yeah, it's a link to the spreadsheet that we shared.
The schedule, if you ever don't know when the show is, try to keep it up to date as much as they allow. And now this is
We
when
can
this is when they have the show. It's not necessarily when they post the show on the site. Of course, you already know the. Oh, that takes you right to the YouTube. That's cool. And then we're gonna be working on a post. Oh, I can post that later. Have post our power rankings to compare when we do them next time. And we're gonna be working on a Meet the Wrestler page. All good stuff.
Yeah, that's ambitious, but it's gonna be fun. Sort of like a video, their little stats and then their finishing moves, all that kind of stuff. So that should be fun. You can
So
scroll down a little bit too. Scrolling down has some of the podcasts, and then of course there's some Lady C. Oh, our Lady C.
Oh yeah.
We
Oh,
we
how
got
could I forget the main? This is probably some of my favorite stuff. It cannot be argued that Wondering Stardom is pound for pound the best wrestling in the world. This site is a project started by two friends, you and me, with the intent to inform and entertain. We have a few ideas started and some ambitious ideas coming soon. Stay tuned and thank you for your support. Your friends, Juno and Mark.
I don't know if you saw it. I put the picture of our Lady C Rocket League team winning the championship.
Oh, that's nice. Down here, comments. We've been posting comments that we like a lot.
And pretty much we like a lot of them, but like some of them are just pretty funny. So you guys, we gotta throw them up there.
Yeah, we
And
play
we are the
Rocket
Fighting
League.
Lady C's. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we played Rocket League, and we usually suck at Rocket League. We did the tournament. I changed our name to the Fighting Lady C's, and what do you know? We win every match.
yeah, this is how it works.
And then we have a couple of our favorite, like our most popular. Some are just our favorite videos. I really like this Utami snapping necks and cashing checks. I watch it like religiously, like every day. And you know what? What do you say we end on
What?
it?
All
Oh
right,
no, I
we'll let
can't.
that
I
back.
can't. I can't.
Is it because of the song? Well, the
Yeah.
song's already on the YouTube. Is that different if you play a song that's on the fucking
Yeah.
stream than on YouTube? Because it's off your
Well,
own YouTube.
because it is copyrighted, I can't monetize it if I ever wanted to. So I can't watch that. All right. Well, how
Well,
about we end on the? Ooh. Here's an idea. I'm gonna pick one of our videos, and we can watch it together.
Yeah, you can't get in trouble for watching your own video, right? Or can you?
I don't know.
Well,
Ooh, yeah. I've tried to join. I've looked into joining the Japanese fan clubs, and I needed like a Japanese phone number. I'm like, probably can use
we
Skype
got-
or something. Or
we
what?
gotta borrow someone's phone number. All right, we're looking into that. We gotta send flowers and get gift cards or
Oh,
fan club cards.
let's end with one of my favorites. It's got 330 views, but it's still one of my favorites.
All right, if anything will be okay, it'll be YouTube.
What are you gonna do with that?
First, I must
And everybody,
my
thanks for hanging out. It was a
entire
fun time.
Now I shall continue to draw cards from my deck
I'm gonna watch
one
this
by
and call it
one.
a night.
And I'm not to
Arrivederci.
stop until I draw a magic or trap card. Meanwhile, with each monster card I draw, I can
Why
attack
can't
you with a
Arrivederci
creature
that?
from my
Unagi
side
TikTok?
of the
Yeah.
field. As long as that creature has 1,500 points or less.
1,500?
The new Tommy
Wait a second.
Nakano video is fucking amazing.
This video is one of my personal
I may have
favorites.
weakened my warrior's attack power by
a
using
slow
his special
burn, but wait
ability,
for it,
but
it's
it was
fantastic.
well worth the price, for now I can destroy you.
Yuki's been planning this all along!
It's the beginning of the end for you.
I'm laughing before it happens.
I've drawn Queen's Knight! And since it's a monster, my warrior can attack!
You did such good work.
Now for my next card! Looks like you're out of luck.
Oh, fuck.
Attack again! I draw again! Another monster!
I never watched the Embrace, but people like it. I'm a nerd for the
Attack
original
him
series and the
directly!
manga.
This just isn't your day! You'll pay dearly!
I can't get enough of it. I can't.
Attack him again! Let's see. Oh well.
Please, Barrel! No more!
Nagi, no. Oh, one more. Two more.
That's some good stuff.
Alright, I'm cool, brother.
Stick around for a minute after we're done.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, yeah, we'll try to hook. So, yeah, we're gonna end this live stream here. Thanks for watching. Enigma, if you're still around, we'll try to hook up, do that podcast. It sounds fun.
Check it out. Good night.
If I could figure out how to end, you can see. One more look at this cheeseburger. Arrivederci.
That's a full cheeseburger.